boop, 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 boop. We gotta make a Griselda type beat, and I'm doing it whilst Puppy singing.
Hey, yo!
Anyway, let's get into this. With a beat like this, we're gonna go 79 BPM and we're gonna be in B minor. So I wanna get down the first sort of melody idea, and in that we're gonna use Triton. I'm on the demo, so we gotta be quick. So I'm thinking a 4-1 progression. It's less about finding the right sound at the beginning, because I just want to do like a guitar. It's the processing afterwards with these Griselda beats where we're gonna make them sound dirty and muddy, and that's how we're gonna get the final sound. And then I'm thinking it's gonna be a 4-1 progression, so we'll drop it down here. Yeah. And then yeah, because we're working on some demo, we're gonna have to convert this to audio. We can do that by freeze it and then just open up a audio track underneath and drag it down. And I think before we start processing, let's just get Rhodes down on here. With the chords, we're doing a 4-1 progression, and they're just like these basic triad ones, and then we've raised the root note up an octave and then just duplicated the fifth up as well. And then on the top line, we're just dropping down like one step just to give it a bit of like difference in the chords. Like, they're very similar in sound, but they just give a different emotion. And then that will go from, these will be in 4 to 1. But I get that right now it's not very Griselda, so we're going to start doing some processing and just like fully get this sound warm and correct. I've gone into the RC20 and put on Flux Chorus, and then also the Serato Hex, Floating Winds, and we got this one. Now do it this. It's got like a cool delay, and it sounds a bit like the sample is stretched a bit and it's losing the pitch. And then the finishing touch is on a group, so this is affecting the piano and the guitar. I've just found this preset called Arizona Guitar Rig. This is what it sounds like now. We got like a nice delay in there and texture. Okay, now I want to add just like a choir and some strings. I quite like this one, and we just have it a bit quiet. Okay, and then we're gonna open up the BBC orchestra, and then with this I think we're just gonna grab this top line and just emphasize this bit. Okay, and then with the strings, let's actually just add in this other melody as well. This goes along with it. And then maybe one going down here. And let's bring it back on this bit too. Are you feeling that? I'm feeling that. I feel like let's do a little bit of some effect on these strings as well. So when we're doing Griselda type beats, we gotta try and stretch, yeah, make it sound a bit weird. It's funny, I'm always like, yeah, that's like process it, bro. Processing it basically means going on RC20 and just going through the presets, bro. This is starting to feel menacing, and I'm glad it's coming out like that. Alright, we're gonna put the Rickenbacker bass on this as well. I love adding bass on these songs because you just don't need to overthink it. You just need to do like to there, and then grab the fifth, drop it an octave, and it's already gonna feel like Griselda, like. And yeah, we're just throwing in some other bits. So like we're also going to include this other melody. It's like the whole beat is going to sync up with it here. And we have to go down there. So yeah, this is how you cook up one of those like Griselda type beat samples. I hate that when I'm using samples, I just get stuck with a loop and I feel like I can't progress it into a different thing because I'm like, well, they've used their bass, so if I add a bass, it's going to sound different. Or like their piano sounds like that, but I want a new melody. I got to add my own piano. And it never sounds like it's the same song. So I always get boxed in if I need to find another section in their song that I can use. And I just find that too annoying, so I just prefer to make the samples myself. And making cool samples, isn't that difficult. You just gotta process them a bit and just make something cool. One last thing, we're gonna go back into Xenology, bro. And we're gonna use the ambient flute, bro. Let me pull it up because I can hear a gap in this beat and I know what we need. Okay, and then let's pull this down. So I just want to make sure I'm using the right note. I ain't got great pitch and all that. Alright, B. B's the one we want. And we just gonna do that. Genuinely. That's all we're gonna do. Maybe out. Yeah. And I'll bring it down a bit and let's just pan it a bit to the left. But also, let's get it off the grid a bit. That one comes in a bit late, and then that one comes in a bit shorter and snappier. And then down to F sharp. It's just one of those fun sounds. Okay, fuck it. Shall we add some drums? I'm not going to do my own drums. I'm actually going to sample my drums because it's easier to get them to sound better like this. Got this Alchemist pack and god damn, he's got good ones. What one am I like? Is it? The fucking Get High, bro, is such a good one to use. Just hear me out. You just got to do that. And now just... But also, okay, let's make the drums cream. But one thing I really like doing with drums is finding multiple ones and just like overlaying them. And on top of this one, grab the groove of this. I'm not gonna fully grab the groove. I'm not gonna do it in like the Ableton way of like analyzing and grabbing a groove. I'm just gonna go in here and just like do it the manual way because this is just how I do things. And we're just gonna make sure that these sync up as well with like all of their hits. And it's just gonna beef it up. Let's pitch this down by 12. Get it sounding super just... Yeah, okay. That's going down by 12. I think these might be processed enough that it already sounds cool. I swear, it's processed like the word of the day for me right now or something. I don't know. But yeah, they already sound good. So pitching this down has actually made it feel cooler. Shit, that's it already. Genuinely, this video took like 20 minutes. Usually I'm here for like an hour and a half. But my camera's already about to overheat. How is this thing happening? But yeah, I hope y'all like this one because this shit is actually kind of hard. And yeah, it feels pretty Griselda, but let me know what you think. As always, thanks for watching and have a blessed day.